It's top of the hour, and it's time for Making a Difference. On this show, we explore people in our community and the differences that they're making in other people's lives. I'm your host, CJ Metcalf, and today's show's going to be about food pantries. Now, this is separate from a food bank, but I have two wonderful ladies that operate a food pantry right here in Punta Gorda, and we're going to bring them in. We've got Emily and we've got Carmen. Hi, come on in.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, let's start off by your food pantry has a name. What is the name of your food pantry?
In the one that we are right now is called Nazarene Church, but our food pantry that we going to start really soon because we have it already is Bountiful Blessing Charlotte County, and we would like to expand that one because here in the Nazarene Church we expanded too fast, we grew too much, and they need their space for the church. So now we need a place. If it is possible, donate it. It will be wonderful. If not, well, we will have to do something. But we need a place to keep the community feed because what I have seen, it breaks my heart. We have to get to everyone. And now is the season that is coming, is the hurricane season. Could you imagine if something hit here? I want to be able to go and take food to them and whatever is needed to them because these people are wonderful. They deserve good food. And please, everybody, don't feel ashamed to go to a food pantry. These days, this country is in big, big trouble. A lot of people have to live even in their cars with children, you know, and the whole family. So please, I beg you, if you need, come to a food pantry. If you are near us, come to us. We will let you know our relocation address as soon as we have it. But we are here to help this community. And if we can help the communities around us, even the whole nation, believe me, I'm willing to do that.
That's wonderful. Carmen, God bless you and Emily for what you guys do because this is not done easily. The food comes in, the two of you and any volunteers, you have to unload and pack and sort, and then distribute it on top of that. Now, we talked about that you're at the Nazarene Church on Allen Street in Punta Gorda at the present, but you have expanded to the point where you need a bigger place. And of course, at the Nazarene Church,
Yes.
there's no overhead. You operate there. It is the space is donated. So I am going to reach out to the community and ask any realtors or any building owners that are in the audience that if you have a space in Punta Gorda, unfortunately, the way this works, they need to be located in Punta Gorda. But if you have a space there that Carmen or Emily, what size space would you estimate the size of a large office, maybe?
I would
Um,
say about 2,500 feet,
Right.
believe it or not, because
wow.
we have big freezers that we have to get over there. We probably need more than 110 for the electricity. 220 will be more or less. And really, we are a non-profit organization. So if anybody at the same time needs a write-off for taxes, we are here to help too. You
Okay.
donate, we
Right.
give the
We have a very large dry pantry that we provide grains and canned foods and everything to, drinks. Um, but we also have a lot of refrigeration as well. And Harry Chapin has worked very graciously with us in providing us so much food. So we're able to reach out to more of the community and feed more of the community. So in that instance, yes, we need at least 2,000 square foot to start.
And that essentially is the size of maybe a four-car garage, roughly. And
Basically,
that, yeah, another important thing to mention is if someone is wanting to partner with you, where, as I said, that or you said it, that they could have a tax write-off for the space that you are utilizing, but it's important to also say that the space, you really only use it like 2 days a week. Is that correct?
right.
Well,
We receive a truck one day and we
yes.
return the food on the next day. Um, we do need a space for storage of canned goods, like I said, but mostly we're just in there 2 days.
Okay. And about how many people do you currently serve at your location?
Well, weekly we are serving. See, we when COVID hit, and before COVID, I want that was in my heart to reach out to the people that cannot come to us. There's a lot of people that cannot make it to a pantry, not because they don't want to, it's because they are disabled. So when COVID hit, I saw the people coming, but I knew there was more people out there. So we are serving right now five buildings of senior citizens, people that cannot make it out of their houses or their apartments.
So what you're saying is that
Well,
you do a twofold service. People can come to your food pantry and
yes.
get food for those who are able, and then also you deliver out to some facilities
Well,
that are limited,
yes.
right?
What we did was arrange with the manager of those buildings, and we call them. We have food for you. They come to us at the pantry and they pick up. They are wonderful people, and in those places, they are wonderful people, and they deserve these things. They deserve that somebody give them food
Let me ask
because
you this.
otherwise, how?
What is your the people that come to your pantry? Let's talk about age group. What are the demographics there as far as senior citizens, adults, and children?
Okay.
We actually
Uh,
have a large variety of people that come. We have young
yes.
families. We have professionals that come. During COVID, especially, I think people's eyes opened up. Restaurants closed, nurses and doctors were overworked. Um, our first responders were overworked. Their families suffered from the COVID because they were always out in the field. So we actually have a huge client bases that come to us still. Not everyone's recovered from COVID. Um, and I think everybody's eyes have opened up to see a food pantry is not just for those who are financially hurting. It's supplement to help, to feed your children, to feed the elderly who, like Carmen said, who can't get out. It is a very large age span.
Something that I found very interesting is it's about who supplies you. The Harry Chapin Food Bank of Southwest Florida, it covers 5 counties. That's Collier, Lee, Charlotte, Glades, and Hendry. And for our listeners, this is a real eye opener. Charlotte County is second in need. Hendry County is number one, but Charlotte County is number two in need. And that's inclusive of Port Charlotte and Punta Gorda and the outlying areas of Charlotte County. So, this isn't just an isolated situation where people need food. And this is also an extension of Feeding America. A lot of people want to know, what programs that you're part of, and it's part of Feeding America. Now, explain to me, what is the difference between a food bank and a food pantry?
Well, the food pantry, like, people come to us and we give them food. And a food bank is the one that distributed to other places. So in reality, we are doing both right now. And we do have the right to do both because our nonprofit is for both.
Okay.
We can be a food pantry and a food bank.
Okay.
Right.
But people, the normal person really can't go to a food bank. A food in where you operate as a food bank, you are taking it to them, correct?
Well, that's why a food bank like Harry Shape and take it to us. Right now, what I did was, and Emily with me, we went and talked to these buildings managers. So we say to them, we are not that big. We don't have that many volunteers. We are doing the work almost ourselves. Could you help? We want to feed the people. I want the food to get to the people. I don't want any child, any adult, or any senior citizen like me to be hungry. I just cannot take that.
Well,
So they came, and that's what they do. And they come to us, and we have the boxes and everything packaged ready for them, and they take it to their places. So they are helping us as we help them.
God
In
bless
the
you.
other
Yeah,
hand,
we
the
took
food,
it to the next level. We took it to the next level because we realized that a lot of our people weren't showing up anymore. And we were wondering what's going on. How can we help them? So we reached out to their residential areas. So that's how we moved from just a food pantry to a food bank.
Okay. People probably would be interested in working with you ladies to do something, especially since it's only 2 days a week. If someone wanted to volunteer, how do they get in touch with you all?
okay, we soon will have a website with all the information needed. Right now, if they need it right now, they can reach me through my email, and I'm pretty sure that they can reach Emily through her email.
Ooh,
I
I don't
mean,
think.
well, even to see, I'm gonna get probably tomorrow. I will go because I see that there's a commercial there about getting a telephone for business for $25. I'm gonna check on that because I want to get another phone just for that. I want to help people. It doesn't matter what it takes for me.
Okay, let me offer a solution to this
Okay, good.
because you are getting away from the Nazarene church to get your own place and you're expanding and everything. If people want to donate, if they want to volunteer, if they want to get involved in your wonderful, wonderful program, they can email me for right now and I will get it to you. And my email is making a difference at gmail.com. So that's pretty simple and easy to remember. It's for those that are watching on video, it's down at the bottom of the screen. So that would help resolve that issue for now.
Thank
um,
you. Thank
yeah.
you. God
Um,
bless you.
there is
Thank you, CJ.
there is a
And Carmen
myth.
and I have employed my daughter to do all of the technology things, and all we have to do is feed her. So soon we'll have a social media sites. You think that's good, but it's not good. She eats a lot. So um,
That's me.
we'll have all our social media up and email. She gets it from me. And we'll have all those connections that we can put on your web connections. This way they can stop emailing you and get to us.
Yeah, believe me, I'll forward all the emails, and so that way you can respond to them. There's a myth that food pantries only provide pre-packaged boxed boxes of canned food. You want to
Oh my
clarify
gosh.
that?
No,
Oh my
no, we
gosh.
provide meat, and I mean meat, big meat, little
Lots of
meat,
meat.
lots of meat.
What's a big meat?
Well, like a spare
Oh my
ribs,
gosh. We have
ham,
hams, turkeys.
a picnic pork. Those are the big
Yeah,
meat.
we get very large distribution of meat, all different kinds, from fish to large portions of beef and chicken. Carmen and
Oh
I
yeah,
never want to see any kind of frozen meats again. And we have so much of it, and we move so much of it. Um, but we have also small packages. Our our um, our groceries come from our distributors, and we have both fresh vegetables, bread, grains, um, frozen meats. What else do we have, Carm? Cans. Um, so no, we don't have those packaged meals that you get
no.
from like hurricane supplies or anything like that. No, we have good stuff. We have
Well,
stuff
we
that
have,
you would fill your cart
yeah,
at regular grocery stores.
yeah.
Now,
It's just like going to Walmart. Believe me. Some
do you,
people, I have to tell them, this is not Walmart because they ask me for different things. I say, I don't have it this week. I am not Walmart.
are you food items only, or do you have paper products, anything like that? What It's a food pantry, so is it just food, right?
Yes, at this moment, yes. But that's why we want to expand not only to food, but to sinks, other, cleaning sinks for the house. We
Household
want to go
items, yes.
all over. And then we want to expand to have sinks for the house, for the children, like toys. I mean, my idea is to get big as much as I can.
Okay, what do people need when if they come to your food pantry? Are there any qualifications? I mean, can they just walk in? How do you track and sort those people out? What makes them eligible for a
Okay.
food pantry?
See, every July the 1st, starts a new year with Harry Chapin. So I have the papers already, and now I just have to change. I'm holding until we move so that I can put it onto Bountiful Blessing, those papers. And the only thing they have to come and say that they need food, that they are eligible. That's all. I don't want to know how much they make. That is not of our business.
And Charlotte County
Uh,
residents.
yeah. And Harry Chapin says it himself, we don't need that. No, no.
Okay. Um, and because I've heard myths that you have to qualify for food stamps to be able to come to a food pantry.
No,
You know that
No,
that that doesn't apply
no,
here.
that's not
no.
true. No. If you need
Um,
help and you can put your pride aside, you come to us. What you save in the food that we present to you can pay bills, you can give your family what you need, um, keep a roof over your head. Let us handle the food, you handle everything else.
Things for
oh,
the children. If you have children, you need a lot of things for the children. Children grow out of the clothes like, I won't say every month, but about 3 months. Every 3 months, shoes and all that you need for that money. So what you save in food, you can definitely get it for your children if you have them.
well, when we were talking about donations, I'll highlight on a conversation that Carmen and I had where a person came to their food bank and saw their needs, and they desperately needed these freezers because some of the food that comes in from Harry Chapin is frozen. the
Yes.
different things, and they didn't have proper freezers for that food. And this person, this very generous person,
Very
donated
generous.
2 commercial freezers for them.
Yes, they did. I call them my angels because I wasn't expecting that, believe me. I did that interview out of the blue, to tell you the truth. And it was like from now to 10 minutes later. But they asked me, and I tell, like, I said, look in the back. I need one commercial freezer. And this couple, wonderful people, they 2 days later, they called. They wanted to talk to me. They wanted to see what I had to say. They came, we talked. They wanted to see the kitchen. I took them there. They saw the freezers that was there. And they say, no, Carmen, you don't need one. You need two. And we will upgrade the electricity that will be giving us a donation to the church because we cannot take that. But the freezers is
They
going
were
to
very
belong
generous.
to the bountiful blessing. Very, very
Hmm.
generous couple.
Very
So do,
generous.
do
But
people
now that we're moving, we need refrigerators. We have freezers. Now we need refrigerators.
Yeah.
Well, that was going to be my next question is what are some of the things that you all need? I mean, okay, you said refrigerators. What about
Hmm.
shelving? Yeah.
Shelving would
Yes, we
be
will not.
beautiful.
Yes. In reality,
Otherwise, I'll be picking up lumber and nails.
Oh.
if we get a place, we need to build the place. We will need the shelvings. We will need the freezer that we have. We need refrigeration. We're gonna need everything that you can imagine. We have a lot of things that we can put in an office there because the census 2010 was very generous. I worked with them at that time and in 2000. And believe me, when they end their census, they throw away everything.
Uh,
But they let the people of the office and the people that work to take as much as they can that they need.
Okay, Carmen, Emily, I just can't thank you enough. As far as the listeners go, again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at makingadifference@gmail.com, and I will get this information out to these two wonderful ladies that are making a difference in our community. And I thank you both for being on the show.
Thank you, CJ.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.